हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हमारा टॉपिक है बेसिक अकाउंटिंग टर्म्स, जिसमें कि हम पढ़ेंगे हमारी अकाउंटिंग टर्म्स के बारे में। ये आपका एनसीईआरटी का सेकेंड चैप्टर है, ठीक है। वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड ऑल दीज बेसिक अकाउंटिंग टर्म्स इन ऑर्डर टू मूव अहेड विद आवर accountancy of class 11th. Okay, so the first accounting term is business transaction. Business transaction means an economic activity that affect financial position of the business and can be measured in terms of money. Okay, so any economic activity which you have to record. So in accountancy we record all the financial transactions which affect our financial position. Suppose you purchase goods for business purpose, so that is called business transaction. You make a sale. Okay, so sale may be credit or for cash, so that is again a business transaction. You deploy capital into the business, that is again business transaction. So business transaction is any economic activity, any financial transaction which you do for the business purpose and during an accounting period. So during the accounting period, if any business transaction takes place, you need to record it into your journal, and it has to be supported by a valid supporting document. So then only the transaction is authentic and you record it into your journal proper. Okay, all right. So second accounting term is account. Account refers to a summarized record of relevant transaction of particular head at one place. This means, as you know, the accounting is an art of recording the transaction, then you classify them and summarize, then you prepare financial statements out of those summarized records. So summarized records means a ledger, an account, okay, which is in T format. Okay, so the left side is called debit and right side is called credit. Okay, and all the accounts are divided in these two parts, left side debit side and right side credit side, and the relevant transaction, suppose purchase of a good is purchase of goods for business purpose is a financial transaction which is relevant for your business, and you record that transaction into your purchase account. Okay, similarly, if drawings are made, you record those drawings into the drawings account. Okay, if a credit purchase is made, you make an entry into purchases as well as into the creditor ledger. Alright, so in this manner we record these journal entries into our ledgers. Alright, so now third accounting term is capital. What do you mean by capital? The amount invested by the owner in the firm. Okay, it can be in the form of cash or it can be in the form of assets. Okay, so it may be brought in by the owner in the form of cash or assets. Okay, so this is what the proprietor invest into the business. Okay, this is called capital. Similarly, if a proprietor is withdrawing from the business, that is called drawings. What do you mean by drawings? The money or goods or both which are withdrawn by the owner from business for personal use is known as drawings. Example, purchase of car for personal use by withdrawing money from business is drawings. Suppose you have a business, you are the proprietor and you are withdrawing some amount from your business, that is drawing. So drawing can be in the form of good or in the form of cash. Alright, now the next term is assets. What do you mean by assets? Assets are valuable and economic resources of an enterprise useful in its operation. Okay, so what do you mean by assets? Whatever economic resources you deploy into an enterprise for the smooth running of the business. Suppose you deploy building, furniture, factory building, or vehicle, some kind of vehicle. Okay, so these are your fixed asset. Now you have other types of asset. Asset is always classified into two: current assets and non-current assets. Current assets mean assets which are held for short period of time. Maybe these are usually for less than 12 months. Okay, example, data, stock. Okay, so these current assets are going to be converted into cash within 12 months. So these are called current assets. Alright, but opposite of it is called your non-current assets, as I told you, like your land, building, machinery. So these are tangible. Again, further fixed assets are divided into tangible and intangible assets. Tangible assets are those okay, and tangible assets are those assets which have physical existence and can be seen or touched, like your machinery. Okay, intangible assets are those assets which have no physical existence and can be felt by operation, like trademark, patents. Alright, so like you have seen Mercedes-Benz, there's a sign. Okay, Jaguar has got a sign. Then for Nike you have a sign, tick. Okay, so those are what? Trademarks. Okay, so these are intangible assets for the business. So these were the few terms which we discussed in this short video. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our CSP family. Okay, and we have their detailed curriculum topic wise. Okay, so see you for more videos. Thanks for watching.